Like, what about men? Yes, what about men? And whenever women speak about the role the patriarchy has placed women in, there's always the people that say, oh, well, what about men? Like, what about men? Yes, what about men? Men are conditioned too. That's the point. Society is conditioning us. Like, how do we know what we know or what's like desirable? Like, why do we find the things that we find desirable? Why are we drawn to these things? Somebody had to have taught us, right? Think about it. Little boys aren't born believing they have to be providers. They aren't born thinking they shouldn't cry. They're not born thinking they have to pay for every date. They're not born believing that their value comes from how much money they make. Society teaches them that. Just like how little girls aren't born believing they're supposed to be submissive, men are taught that too. Here's where I think people stop asking questions. We acknowledge men are conditioned, but we rarely ask conditioned by who? Because we say women are conditioned by the patriarchy. So then who conditioned the men? Every society has expectations. Every society teaches men and women, boys and girls, what it means to be masculine and feminine. My question isn't whether boys are conditioned, because I mean, we all are. My question is, where did these expectations come from? Who benefits if everyone keeps thinking it's natural, yet we all know it's not natural? Because instinctively, we all have been having debates or arguments, conflicts in our relationships because of these expectations that's been placed on both genders, that a lot of people in those genders are just don't want to do naturally. They're like, no. But someone taught us that. Think about the provider role. People love saying women love providers. Women expect men to provide. But who originally decided that men should provide? Was that a role women invented? Or was that a role society built over centuries of men historically occupying positions of economical power? If men are expected to provide and women are expected to nurture, maybe neither expectation is natural. Maybe we're just taught. This is why I don't believe this conversation is about just blaming men or blaming women. I think it's about asking a much more deeper question. If nobody's born believing these things, who taught us? What else have we accepted as natural that was learned?